Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Level Up, where we help you build and grow your dream practice and work with the clients you most love. Today's question comes from Ellie Noor. Ellie asks, what is covered in your telehealth consent? Great question, and we're going to dive right into that in just a second. Hey there, my name is Katie Lemieux. I'm one of the co-owners of the private practice startup, and we just wanted to give a quick shout out to TherapyNotes for sponsoring this amazing series so we can provide you guys with information. Check out therapynotes.com and utilize code PPS for 2 months free. That also comes with their telehealth platform for free. Perfect telehealth platform, telehealth consent. Let's dive into today's topic. So I'm going to give you the high level things that we actually have in our telehealth consent that you would need to have too. So one of the most important things is you need to talk about the benefits of telehealth and the limitations, because there are some. So you want to make sure that people that you're working with on telehealth, I mean, we've been doing telehealth since the pandemic, so it's kind of just the way of life, but sometimes people aren't the best for telehealth. So you really want to make sure that you're having a consultation first, just in case they might need a higher level of care. Maybe they're not familiar with technology. Those are some of the things. Another area that you definitely want in your telehealth consent is logistics. Who's calling? Is it a phone session? Are you calling your client? Are they calling you? Are you sending them a link? Are you sending them a calendar invite? And what about connection loss? That is the case. That happens. We're working with internet and technology. What are you doing in the case of connection loss? Are you just going to reschedule? What if it's the client's connection loss? What if it's the therapist? Are you then going to move to a phone session? So really get clear on all of that. That's really important. Also, talking about recording of sessions or not recording of sessions, letting your clients know that their information is confidential. You're not going to be recording. You'd suggest they don't, unless there's a specific circumstance that they might want to record or that you might agree on. So you need to flush all of that stuff out. Let's not forget payment of services. How is payment going to be done? Are you taking payment before? Are you taking payment after? We definitely recommend taking payment before, because it's very different than in an office setting. I remember the days when you take credit card right there, and if the credit card didn't work or it expired, your client's right there. And if they get off the session, are you calling them for a few days trying to get payment and chasing your money? That's why we definitely recommend taking payment first. And your cancellation policy, is it the same as your cancellation policy? Is it different? If so, why? But explaining all of that to them, really important upfront. We really like having upfront conversations so that there's clarity throughout the process of therapy and people really know how to work with you and vice versa and what they can expect. It really takes away a lot of the anxieties that clients are already coming to us with. Another thing is about emergencies. So the reality is with telehealth is we can serve a wider amount of clients in a wider area. And some of you are licensed in different states. Well, if your client has an emergency, who are you going to call? What are the resources locally to that client? What is the phone number to the local police department? And also too, if your client travels for business or they're in different areas, how are you going to assure that you know their address? So in case something pops up, you know who to call, who to have them reach out to. Do you have a family member, an emergency contact? Those are all really important things. Another thing is you want to discuss confidentiality. Ways to make therapy more confidential is by the use of these little things right here. Having your client wear a headphone, you wear a headphone. If someone's standing outside the door, are you working with a domestic violent client? You want to assure and help clients protect their confidentiality even more with telehealth. So those are some of the major, large areas, macro areas that you want to look at in your telehealth consent. And we made things super easy for you. We have a customizable attorney-approved private practice telehealth consent form. I'm going to put the link below in the notes section. You want to make sure you also use this with your regular consent form. Our consent's about 8 to 9 pages, really highlighting all of the different areas. Of course, you can combine them if you do telehealth all the time, or keep them separate. It's completely up to you. We also have a free telehealth course covering more in depth of everything that we had just talked about today. So Ellie, thank you so much for your question. I love it. Super helpful. We love answering your questions. And if you're a therapist really wanting to grow your dream practice, we would love to help because we know therapists struggle the most when it comes to marketing. We would love to gift you our marketing playbook, which is the exact playbook we use to create our 6-figure full fee private practices and help many therapists do the same. Just grab it in the resources section below. It's called Your Dream Private Practice Playbook. And we'll see you on the next episode of Level Up. And in the meantime, remember, you guys got this.